Hello people of the internet, it is I, Solar Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where today we are approaching the end of Ordeal Call 2, the Inescapable Gehenna, id. Section 23 is the next section. Last time we overcame Dante's and managed to escape from our mind, or rather, from the singularity that took place in our mind, and there was a lot of debate going on. Lots and lots of debate as to whether it was all real or not. I personally believe that it was, and I will remember it. But, not sure where it's gonna go from here, honestly. Because this is called Return, but it's not the last node, given that we're only getting a quartz as a reward. So, I guess we will find out today. And for those watching this on YouTube, please be sure to drop this video a like, comment down below if you have anything to say, subscribe to the channel, helps me out, lets you know when new vids comes out, because every section of this Ordeal Call has been coming out part by part, so you can watch it a little bit more easily. I don't think there's going to be many left, but we're going to find out. So, without further ado, let us begin the return. We're in the infirmary again. Are all these Ordeal Calls going to have us in the infirmary? Thinking about it? Can you hear me? No, I can read what you're saying, but there's no voice lines. Looks like your brainwave activity is within standard ranges now, and it seems you're conscious again as well. Everything's okay. There's nothing to worry about. Okay. Mash. Welcome back, Senpai. I'm so relieved you made it back to Chaldea. And more importantly, that you're not hurt. Why did she look pained there? She had a pained expression on her face for a minute. Oh, but then of course you wouldn't be physically injured, would you? See, we would have been fine if we had been stabbed. Well, I guess there was curses on that blade as well, so maybe not. We still don't know exactly what happened, but we have a good approximation. According to Trismegistus II, this was a rem incident similar to Shimosa. It looks like your mind and your soul were transported to a kind of singularity where you... mash. Hug. And more than a hug. Senpai? Are you okay, Senpai? Excuse me, nurse. Could you run another check on his vitals, please? And hurry! Senpai, can you hear me, Senpai? Please listen to me. If you're in pain right now, you need to tell us where as specifically as you can. We're still in the infirmary, so whatever it is, we can treat it immediately. If you're in severe pain, we can get you something to help with that, and... I'm sorry. I'm not hurt physically. Mash? Hug. Are you okay, Mash? Hey, Janice, welcome to the stream. Hobby things. Oh... okay, that is a fair point. I mean, we did pull in some Avengers who inhabited bodies, so understandably there would be some concern that Mash is okay given what happened to Kairi. So... no, Senpai. I'm perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with me at all. Okay, Mash. What? Mash. What happened? Something happened. Or something's happening. You better not pull another... When did it happen? Did it happen at the end of the American Singularity where she coughed up blood and collapsed or something? You better not be pulling that again. Foe gave his beasthood in order for Mash to live a perfectly long and normal life. You better not be pulling this again on us. Lasagna. I'm okay, Senpai. I'm not hurt. You don't have to worry about me. Everything's fine. My vitals are all green and everything. Welcome back, Senpai. There is something going on, though. Like, just the demeanor with which she's speaking and her expressions. Something is going on, I don't know what, and that irks me. They better not do it again. Forgot the mouse is on there. Welcome home. No, it wouldn't, because then she's making me worry for nothing. I mean, they said Trismegistius gave them an idea of what happened inside the Singularity, so maybe they actually know what happened, and Mash is kind of affected by it herself still? Maybe? I don't know. But let's keep going, maybe we'll get some answers. What a fascinating situation. I thought we hadn't seen a large-scale... I thought we had not seen any large-scale singularity since we began monitoring our Foundation of Humanity rating. But now it seems one developed in Soul's mind of all places. We literally just, like, months ago, had a singularity in the Paper Moon. Which... I should not have crunched that on... so close to the mic. I wonder if that's going to be the thing with the Ordeal Calls. They're all going to be inside of stuff that you wouldn't expect them. Trismegistius II? Maybe an Ordeal Call inside of that? It's sort of a future predicting thing, so maybe Foreigner? Because Foreigners, you know, eldritch entities, seeing into the future, that kind of stuff? Maybe? Ruler. Mash's shield. Mash's shield is the round table. The Lion King was technically a ruler. I mean, if you really stretch it, yes, she had a Lancer spirit origin, but she could have been considered a failed ruler because she became a ruler in her summer self, so maybe, just maybe, inside her shield. Maybe. I don't know. I'm spitballing here. You know what? I know. Inside of one of Gordolf's croissants. That's gonna be one. Because, you know, if a croissant can sway Canis, then maybe there's something special about his croissants. That they are indeed a singularity in and of themselves. I can see it. Although, seriousness, Foe. Foe is still around. Maybe? I mean, I know that we have Umu, and I know what summer holds, or rather, I guess, anniversary, considering what I've heard conflicting stories about Aresh. So maybe a beast-based Ordeal Call set inside of Foe? Exactly. Physically, he's perfectly healthy, but his magical energy has been severely depleted, and he used up all 3 of his command spells as well. This latest singularity must have been quite the ferocious battleground. But the most noteworthy thing has to be that the Foundation of Humanity board is changing. Again. It hasn't settled down yet, but it's looking like it may go all the way up to C-, maybe even C.
Oh, I can't believe the FOH board is changing on its own again. Not just once, but twice, you say?
Sure did. It has just been one fascinating incident after another lately. Oh yes, I couldn't agree more.
Well, I could. Less that is. I'd call this frightening, not fascinating. We still have no idea why our FOH grade changed the first time, and here it goes changing again while we're not even looking. Why does it keep going up like this, and why does it always have to be such a surprise?
We never had any direct control over that. Given what has happened so far, we should expect it to happen again. I agree.
No.
And, you know, I'm surprised Sion did not write a report about everything that happened in the Paper Moon.
Stupid amnesia plotlines. Do you have any idea how much my heart seizes up anytime anyone starts a sentence with, "Oh hey, the FOH board just..."
I know, Gordy, I get it. Did you want to go to the infirmary?
I have a regular checkup there once a week. They even said my cholesterol was down last time.
Hey, good job, Gordy. Man, they're still going at it. I get why the director's worked up, but if you talk to him now, you're probably going to be stuck here for a while. So, I think your report can wait. Besides, look at you. You're still in your hospital gown and slippers. I'm honestly surprised you came straight here from the infirmary. I know you take your job seriously, but come on, give yourself a break. Why don't you go get your vitals checked one more time, then restock your command spells in the engine room. Once that's done, you can grab something to eat and then just turn in for the day. I mean, you only just got back from a singularity, right? You've got to be exhausted. It was our mind and our soul in the singularity. I don't think food is going... maybe. Food can help a lot with that stuff, so... Why is look at Da Vinci an option? Excuse me, Oh, you're wondering about Da Vinci. She was a little unsteady for a while, but she's been more stable lately. Did you need to talk to her? Oh, that's why Da Vinci. Duh, little sister. Right. I'm good. Just having brain farts. Nurse. Engine room. Are we gonna run into Shisho? Our aunt. Excuse me. It's quiet. Senpai. I see, so you already replenished your command spells. That must have been tiring. I'm sorry I couldn't be there with you. Are you having dinner now? No one's here. Yes. It's always kind of lonesome whenever the heroic spirits aren't here. Why aren't they here? What do you... Why can't we do anything about it? What's going on? Stormborder does have several powerful magical reactors. But of course it takes a lot of magical energy to keep the heroic spirits materialized all the time. So, just like in the Antarctic base, we need to conserve our magical energy as much as possible. And of course, multiple constant materializations require even more energy. So, except for irregular occasions when we need heroic spirits in a physical environment to strengthen their spirit origins, we just can't afford to keep them all around all the time. Lies! Absolute lies. We have Merlin providing us with magical energy from Avalon. We have so many freaking powerful caster class servants that could presumably figure out some mechanism to provide us with endless magical energy. Absolute lies. I mean, the events, for example. Yeah, I don't like that story explanation. I really don't. Kitchen crew just have a combat ration. Oh, no need for that. The kitchen servants froze plenty of meals for us, just as always. We have plenty of A, B, C, and D sets, and 2 special A, B varieties as well. Please, choose whatever you like. I had the B set myself yesterday. Da Vinci, Sion, and Gordolf won't let them. Regulations and all that. Regulations, schmegulations. Pshaw, I say. Pshaw. I'm sure, honestly speaking, if mental health is a big thing, then having every heroic spirit standing around just being casual would probably help the mental load so much. It was miso simmered mackerel and it was really delicious. Got it. A is Western, B is Japanese. What are the special A, B sets? I believe the special A set is Latin American, and the special B is Indian. Emmy left a note for us that we can check to make sure. Did you already eat mash? No, I was actually about to dinner myself. Would you like to join me, senpai? I'd love to. Yeah, I'm gonna go with A. Please tell me that set A is just a burger, or a steak, or ribs, or chicken. Okay. Or pizza. Pizza. Alrighty. Things are casual right now. I don't know. You finish your early dinner and in that same spirit go to bed early as well. You lie down in your bed. It's a little harder than the one you had in Pseudo Tokyo. We're about to be pulled back in, aren't we? You don't close your eyes, so we find ourselves staring up at the ceiling. That doesn't last. You may not be physically tired, but you did use a lot of magical energy during your battles in Pseudo Tokyo. And that was enough to leave you thoroughly exhausted. And so in no time at all, you fall asleep. Normal sleep or REM sleep? REM sleep. Remember your path. Remember why you're here. Yep, they're pulling us back in. And this time we're in the quiet of our room. So if anything happens to us, it's gonna be a while. In the rifts between your dreams, you catch glimpses of a certain Avenger's story. You see how the white-haired man hell-bent on revenge lived his life. You witness scenes unfold like a scrapbook with missing photos, or a movie watched while half asleep. These images, reaching through your magical energy connection, must be the last fragments of his memory. It began in betrayal. I was falsely accused of a terrible crime. The court, indifferent to law and justice, made no effort to judge my innocence. Instead, it stripped me of my every freedom. I was imprisoned in a tower of the Chateau d'If, a prison famous for being hell on earth. I lost friendships, trust, even love. In their absence was only darkness, despair, grief, tears. That is where the flames began to burn. The flames of revenge went on to become the sole driving force in my life. They were everything to me, all I had. And then, there in the depths of hell, I found my destiny. There was a priest who became my salvation. He taught me many things, and eventually, I finally made my escape. And then I set out upon the path of blood. Caught between gratitude and despair, the flames of my vengeance burned brighter than ever, their smoke signaling the start of my battle. The worth of the treasure I claimed from that island bearing Christ's name was beyond counting. It, along with the terrifying power of the abyss. Welcome, J6. Welcome to stream. Happy things. Were the greatest weapons I could ever ask for. Before I knew it, I had become a demon, hell-bent on revenge, and even my hair had turned white to suit this change. Soon I will put my enemies in Paris through the same hell I faced. My path is blood and flame. Any who would stand in my way will have no mercy. Getting very Moog-coded backstory here. The first to interfere with my revenge was a dead apostle, one who feasted on fresh blood. The second was the Death Storm King, newly awakened from his long slumber. The third was a fraudulent prince who resided in the Tatar Mountains. I incinerated them all. I can't stop now. How could I? So wait, in the Count of Monte Cristo, Dantes actually takes down a vampire with flames that can destroy the soul? Wow, that's a really intense book. My flames will never die.
my darkness, my despair, my grief, my tears. I'll burn it all to the ground. I cannot stop at Paris. I must go on to the rest of France, Europe. No, 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 I can't stop there either. I must take my vengeance on any who has ties to my sworn enemies. No, all those tied to my personal hell. No, I must take my vengeance on everything. I won't stop until my flames have reduced all the world to ash. I will use my body and soul as kindling if I must. So burn, burn, burn it all down. Yes, my flames now burn without end. They will never stop for anything. At least, so I believed. That is the fate to which I resigned myself. I mean, Dumas is why John Strange Fake lived after being bitch-slapped by Heracles, so... Yes, this is revenge. This is the path of blood and flame I chose to walk. However... Count? Count. I stopped at the very end. You? There was something I thought I lost. Something that now exists only deep inside of me, faint and flickering. Are you really going to throw it all away? Have you truly no more use for love? That's right. It was because of love that I left my fire behind in the wake of my revenge, in exchange for my body, my mind, and my soul. See, love beats Avengers. It all comes down to love. Who's there? Ooh, somebody been showing me dreams. You've been with me. You've been by my side all this time. My beloved Moonlight. Are we about to get the Moonlight Greatsword? Yes! That's what we needed! We needed the Moonlight Greatsword here. We'll be able to kick ass with the Moonlight Greatsword. Hell yeah! Help me get through those trials. The Bloodborne version, obviously. So I'll ask again. Who are you? So you could hear me. Yes, I've been with you this whole time. That or we're just going crazy, you know. Considering all we've been through, I would not put it past us going crazy. Sometimes I've been in the shadow at your feet. Sometimes I've been right behind you. Sometimes I spoke aloud while watching you. But I didn't think you noticed. You would take the night rain used by Heal Store. But we can't get that one. I'm sorry, that's not true. Oh, the shadow. But not Dante's shaped. Thumbnail? I have no idea who this is. There were a number of times I heard your voice, but pretended that I did not. I suppose you did notice me. I'm sorry. We've come here via a ray shift. So this is where I've come. It feels more like someone called me here. To Tokyo. It'll be revealed. Okay.
Who are you? I'm the only scraps that remain of his heart, feelings, memories, and regrets. I am the culmination of one man's revenge. The Count of Monte Cristo, former known as Edmond Dantes, a solitary soul inscribed in the throne. I am the light he saw beyond his hatred, his gratitude, and his love. I am what he lost and may never regain. I am the last fragment of his thoughts and feelings. My name is Haiti. That's who Nightingale had the role of in the Prison Tower event, isn't it? That's his long-lost love. Is this another Rama and Sita situation? Dantes and Haiti are Rama and Sita? Is that what this is? I've been watching you from the recesses of a spirit origin. Maybe, to some degree. I don't know. Haiti. Now that he's gone away, there's almost nothing of me left. It won't be long before I disappear. So before that happens, I wanted to ask you something, soul. You've used his flames yourself. You've also faced and overcame them. And you chose not to walk the path he did. So now in this moment, on this quiet night, what is it you wish for? Everybody, can you provide enough magical energy to Chaldea so that way, you know, everybody can stay materialized all the time? Souls who aren't here right now want to see them again. What do you mean see them again? Why is that? Because... What does he mean by see them again? I'm confuzzled. Did I miss something? Nightingale! So they can be materialized! Of course they can! Of course they can! Jeez. Sorry to intrude. I heard voices coming from your room, but I can see you're alone. Were you just talking to yourself? Hey, it's the Haiti from back in the event. Hi, Haiti. I mean Nightingale. She was a phantom or something. So you were hallucinating. How odd. There was no mention of hallucinatory side effects from any of your medications in Nemo Nurse's report. It wasn't anything like that. I see. By the way, have you noticed? It doesn't seem MASH or the others have. What are you talking about? Mr. Dantes is nowhere to be seen. When is he ever? He apparently... You know what, I'm... Considering he doesn't live in my head, apparently, he must actually just skulk around Chaldea. Or rather, the storm border. So I get... It's still so... I feel like I missed something that indicated that he did not reside in our head 24/7. And not just him. Everyone calling themselves an Avenger appears to vanish from the ship. Oh... We're not done yet, are we? No. I know many servants are staying out of sight at the moment. This is not that. It's not a matter of being visible or invisible. I'm talking about presence, aura, things of that nature. That's strange. It's not like me to use such occult terminology. Still, that is what I feel, so that is what I'm telling you. All the Avenger servants have vanished. Alright. Somebody swiped him. Are there Spirit Origin Graph? Spirit Origin Graph? What's that? Is that something occult? Never mind, as I was saying. The Stormborder is a ship, a very big ship to be sure, but a ship nonetheless. And as with any ship, there will inevitably be passengers who disembark for one reason or another. We are flying somewhere random in the world. There is no getting off this ship. That is simply how it goes with ships. Someone gets on, they must eventually get off. So, have you said your goodbyes? Why are we saying goodbye? Somebody swiped them. If they didn't return here, So, from what I remember, not Dante's, the Count said something to them all with regards to the final trial. On the pathway of the final trial, we faced fragments, shadows, traces, whatever of them, so I'm guessing that we couldn't bring them along because we would have had to fight them themselves. Maybe something interrupted their return to Chaldea? It would have to be a trap set. So is there a trap? There might have been a trap set that prevented them from returning to Chaldea. First ones would have been Nidacris, Altar, and the Dioscuri that wouldn't have returned. They were the second trial. I don't know. I don't know. Is there another power at play? We dealt with everybody, I feel. I mean, unless the Count wasn't actually defeated yet or something. Someone asked me something earlier. They asked me what I want to do. I see, so what are you going to do now? I'm gonna go after them. Need to get my servants back. Then I wish you luck. So, you're telling me that these two are necessary to be manifested? Mr. Steal Your Holy Grail and Mr. Wannabe Beast. Those two are necessary so they get to be corporeal. Well, we can't very well let them quit while they're ahead. I couldn't agree more. Permit me to present a secret plan of mine, which I believe will be perfect for the occasion, Master. Okay, we're talking to them. I rescind my point. We must have called for them or something. A secret plan, you say? Don't worry, it should be most effective against the dregs of any malignant data still roiling with ill intent. Would you be so kind as to help us, my little dream princess? Abby! Yes, of course. And that is the section. Alrighty. So that was 20. Oh, yep. We're back here. And for those watching on YouTube, tune in tomorrow to see the next section. For now, like the video, comment down below if you have anything to say, subscribe to the channel. It'll help me out, let you know when the next section comes out. And if you want to catch me live, description has links to the Twitch and Discord. Follow or join to get the notifications. But for now, YouTube, I will see you next time.